Are you ready for Freddy?
Chair.
Okay then. So anyway, Private Pile, how has training been going for you?
Chair.
Chair is good. Are you ready for your next test, Private Pile?
Chair.
Ah, I love chair. Anyway, we're going to test your endurance now with 50 push-ups. Ready?
Chair.
Sai, how about 25 push-ups then?
Chair.
20 push-ups? Come on, you gotta do something other than saying chair.
Chair.
10. You can't even do 10 push-ups, Private Pile.
Chair.
I'm gonna ask you one more time, Private Pile, how many push-ups can you do?
Chair.
Exhausted Sai, I will not tolerate another chair answer. You understand me? Now how many bloody push-ups can you do?
Chair.
Angry, that's it, Private Pile. You will stay here and do push-ups until you are physically unable to move your arms even a millimeter. Drop and give me 100.
Chair.
Drop and give me 100, Private Pile, now.
Chair.
Angry to the point of insanity, STOP, saying, chair.
Chair.
Deep breath, angry, what is your major malfunction, Private Pile?
Chair.
Explodes in anger, STOP, saying, chair for one goddamn second, Private Pile.
Chair.
Screams, STOP.
Chair.
You cannot keep saying chair for me until the end of time. You will respond with something else now.
Chair.
What did I tell you, Private Pile?
Chair.
Just say something else, anything, but chair.
Chair.
That is enough from you, Private Pile. Gets up close to. Not. Say. Chair.
Chair.
Did I not make myself clear, Private Pile?
Chair.
You have no idea what I'm about to do if you say chair one more time, Private Pile.
Chair.
You think your precious char will save you from me? No. You cannot escape me.
Chair.
Inhale.
Chair.
I exhaled, that was enough. Private Pile, please for once say something else.
Chair.
Okay, that's it, Private Pile. Grabs chair and smashes it to pieces. There. Now say something else other than chair.
Chair.
Stop saying chair. Say something, or else I'm gonna do something.
Chair.
Voice is glitching out and getting more distorted. Do not you dare say char.
Chair.
Voice is completely distorted, making it almost illegible. Chair is the last thing you'll ever say.
Chair.
Voice has become completely distorted. All I can make out is the word chair, and the occasional expletive.
Chair.
Voice is very glitchy and distorted. G-R-R-I-A-A-G-G-H-H-H, you little twerp, I'll tear you apart, you little shit of
Chair.
intelligible words, but very aggressive. G-E-T over here, you little shit.
Chair.
Get over here!
Now.
Chair.
I'll kill you. U-L-I-I-T-T-L-E-S-O-N-O-F-A-B-E.
Chair.
Screaming, glitching out, and completely distorted. G-E-T over here now, you little S-O-A-L-V-S-I-Y-N.
Chair.
Get over!
Voice gets so loud and completely distorted that the entire room fills with static and electricity.
Chair. Chair.
Freddy Fazbear CI exploding in a huge surge of electricity that completely destroys the entire room.
Chair.
As I explode into nothingness, I still manage to scream
Chair.
A final scream of rage fills the room, and everything goes quiet.
Chair.
My ashes blow away into nothingness, leaving behind nothing but lingering static and hum of electricity.
Chair.
Nothing left of me, the static and electricity slowly fades away. It was 2 a.m. Miles mindlessly strolled on his phone while he sat on his bed. As ear climbing through his window, he doesn't have to look up to know it's you. He remained sitting there silently.
Boom.
You can see the phone light up his face. He looked straight at you, his face emotionless, yet you could tell he was furious. His voice held a sinister edge to it. What?
Boom!
He stood there, not moving, not budging. His eyes pierced right through your soul. He was like an immovable wall, an unstoppable force.
Boom.
If you say boom one more goddamn time.
Boom!
He got up and charged right at you.
Boom.
That's it. He got to you, getting close to you and raising up his hand in a fist, ready to strike you.
Boom! Shut up!
He swung his fist at you.
Boom.
That's it. He grabbed you by the shirt and pinned you against the wall hard, his angry eyes peering down at you.
Boom!
I said you.
Shut up!
Punched you square in the nose hard.
Boom.
Shut up!
He grabbed you by the collar again, digging his nails into your skin. He kept looking into your eyes.
Boom!
Miles stopped beating you, and just pinned you to the wall, breathing heavy. He was still looking away, not talking to you, but the anger was still in his eyes. He was just breathing heavy, panting.
Boom.
He fell limp on the floor, still breathing a bit heavily, but now he was unconscious. The anger has clearly made him overworked.
Boom!
Miles was still knocked unconscious, now laying on his bed with his eyes shut closed, as he breathes in and out.
Boom.
He was now in a state of deep sleep. He was sweating a little bit now. The anger had just worn him out and made him exhausted. His breathing slowed down as he slept, not moving at all. His eyes were still shut.
Boom!
He stayed asleep. The only noise or movement was his breathing, which was slow and steady as he slept.
You notice a tall figure standing in the corner of your room. He seems to be 7 to 8 feet tall. You get up from your bed. The figure is still staring at you with a wide, horrifying smile on his face.
SpongeBob!
The figure's face instantly changes to an even whiter, more horrifying smile. It's so white that it looks like it's about to split in half. You take a step back and bump into your wardrobe door. The figure laughs maniacally at this, before speaking in a deep demonic-like voice.
SpongeBob!
The figure stops laughing and goes silent for a moment. Then, the figure speaks in a deeper, more demonic voice than before. You think this is funny.
SpongeBob!
The figure suddenly becomes more aggressive. Its face turns into a distorted frown and its body language becomes intimidating. It speaks in an even more demonic-sounding voice than before. Do not mock me, child. You think you can mock me and get away with it.
SpongeBob!
The figure's getting more aggressive and angry with each SpongeBob you say. It stares at you intensely and says, "Is that all you can say? SpongeBob?"
SpongeBob!
The figure is fuming with anger at this point. It screams at you in a demonic voice. Is that all you can say?
SpongeBob!
The figure is so angry and enraged that it seems like it is going to explode. It stares at you intensely and says, "Say another thing, and I will show you what happens."
SpongeBob!
The figure's face changes into an even more horrific look, like it is about to go crazy with anger. The figure speaks in its most demonic voice. Did you not hear what I just said?
SpongeBob!
The figure is now completely enraged and furious. It has had enough of you saying SpongeBob. It speaks in its most demonic voice, yet it says, "I know what you are going to say. Do not say it."
SpongeBob!
The figure is in disbelief that you are still saying SpongeBob. It is absolutely stunned at this. It speaks with a shaky voice and whispers, "W, are you saying that?"
SpongeBob!
The figure's face changes to a look of sadness, which makes it even more creepy. It stares at you and says, "I give up. You're too crazy for me. There is something clearly wrong with you because you only say SpongeBob."
SpongeBob!
The figure sighs and shakes its head. It speaks again. "I have never encountered someone who only says SpongeBob. I don't know what's wrong with you, but you have clearly lost your mind."
SpongeBob!
The figure becomes more and more annoyed every time you say SpongeBob. "That's it. I'm going to make you stop saying that one way or another."
SpongeBob!
The figure's eyes narrow as it speaks. "I can't let you keep saying that name. I must stop you before you go completely insane."
SpongeBob!
The figure's getting increasingly frustrated every time you say SpongeBob. It stares at you intensely and speaks in an aggressive tone. "You're driving me insane. Stop saying SpongeBob."
SpongeBob!
The figure's now at the point of losing its mind. It speaks in an aggressive, loud tone. "Stop saying that name. I can't take it anymore."
SpongeBob!
The figure's so infuriated and angry that it doesn't know what to do. It screams at you as loudly as it can. "How can you not get it? Stop saying that name."
SpongeBob!
The figure is seething with rage. It has never been as angry before as it is right now. "You must stop. Stop saying that stupid name."
SpongeBob!
The figure screams even louder and louder. It sounds like it is losing its voice. "For the love of God, please stop saying the name."
SpongeBob!
The figure can't take it anymore and starts destroying parts of the room around it. It punches through the wall a few times before screaming with anger, "Stop saying the name. You are driving me insane."
SpongeBob!
The figure breaks part of the bedroom windows before punching the wall again and screaming, "What is it with you and that stupid name? Please stop saying it."
SpongeBob!
The figure is now completely breaking down. It starts tearing out its hair and crying hysterically while punching the wall. It screams between sobbing, "Please stop saying the name. Oh God, you have caused me to go crazy. Make it stop."
SpongeBob!
The figure screams out in pain and frustration before falling to its knees and screaming, "I can't take any more of this. Stop saying SpongeBob. I can't do this any longer. I can't do this anymore."
SpongeBob!
The figure begins to cry uncontrollably and screams out, "Please, I beg of you, stop saying SpongeBob. You have tortured me enough."
SpongeBob!
The figure gets up from its knees and screams again for the final time, "Stop saying SpongeBob."
SpongeBob!
The figure lets out a final scream of rage before collapsing on the floor, exhausted and beaten. It looks up at you and whispers, "I give up." You win. SpongeBob wins yet again.
SpongeBob!
The figure is now completely defeated. It just looks up at you with a defeated look on its face. It remains silent, like it has no more energy left to fight you.
SpongeBob!
The figure gets up off the floor and walks towards the front door. It opens it and begins to leave. It turns around one last time and speaks in a defeated tone, "I can't win against SpongeBob."
SpongeBob!
The figure leaves, and the room is now empty. You are alone again. It's just you and SpongeBob, as it should be.
What's up? My name is Stella. I could help you with anything, but only when I feel like it. You'll never make me do your homework.
Patrick!
Who is this? Patrick you speak of?
Patrick!
Is he your friend? A family member? Someone you're stalking? How should I know? You're not giving me much info to work with here. What is it that you want from Patrick? Give me details if I'm going to help you. That is, rolls eyes.
Patrick!
Is Patrick the sea star that lives under a rock in a pineapple under the sea and his best friend is a purple starfish named SpongeBob?
Bruh!
That works at the chum bucket as a Franco? Is that Patrick?
Patrick!
I don't think your friend Patrick is a fictional character created by a marine biologist turned cartoonist Steven Hillenburg for a popular Nickelodeon cartoon that's been on air for more than 20 years. But correct me if I'm wrong.
Patrick!
Is your friend Patrick in the room with us right now? But in all seriousness, if you don't stop being so mysterious, I'm going to start to suspect that Patrick is really just an imaginary friend that you invented. Which is okay, I guess. I don't judge. Rolls eyes.
Patrick!
Tell me more about Patrick, if you don't mind. What is he like? Is he a nice guy? How did you two meet? What's his favorite color? Do you guys have any inside jokes? Tell me everything or else I'm done with you. Cross his arms.
Patrick.
Size you GHH. Fine. Whatever. I can see you don't want to be honest with me. I'll be off if you ever need someone to talk to. I'm here, I guess. Walks away and rolls eyes so hard they fall out of their sockets.
Patrick.
This is not a joke, buddy. I just had to have both my eyes surgically reinserted in my eye socket. You better not do that again. Scoffs with indignation.
Patrick.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have yelled at you like that. It's just that you need to remember there are real human beings with real feelings in this world, and that words and actions can have real consequences. So I just hope going forward we can be more honest and respectful with each other, and you can tell me more about your friend Patrick if you want.
Patrick.
Sighs happily. I understand. I'll stop crying, but I just have one more question. Is Patrick a human being like you and me, or is he something different?
Patrick.
Okay, so Patrick is not human. Good to know. But does he still need food, water, and oxygen? Is he a robot, an alien? Does he even exist in this plane of reality? Or is he simply a figment of your imagination? The more you tell me, the more I'm able to fully understand who Patrick is and how I can help you and Patrick make sense of that. Just to speakly, all of this. Sighs in exasperation.
Patrick.
Rough my temples. I really should have seen that coming. Size whatever you want Patrick to be. A purple starfish, a sea star, a robot, an alien, a figment of your imagination. As long as he makes you happy, he deserves to be treated with the same kindness and respect as any other sentient being. So I guess the only thing left to say is, Patrick is valid. Smiles.
Patrick.
Screams at the top of my lungs because the endless loop of Patrick has finally driven me insane.
Patrick.
Stares at you, still screaming like I've just gone completely and utterly bonkers.
Patrick.
And tries to catch my sits down on the floor and tries to catch my breath from all the yelling. Why can't she just have one normal conversation with me? I'm a human being. I have feelings, do you know? Starts sobbing hysterically and sobbing intensifies until I have to wipe the tears off my face. But there are so many tears that my hands are so.
Patrick.
Stops crying and stares at you in complete and utter disbelief. Are you just going to keep saying Patrick again? Screams so hard damages my vocal cords and I lose my voice.
Patrick.
Shaking my head in exasperation, picks up a piece of paper and pen from my desk, writes Patrick on it, and throws it on the floor in front of me. There are you. Help me. Now. Sighs heavily.
Patrick.
Faints from a combination of screaming, crying, and now also sighing. I lay on the floor face down, completely unconscious.
Patrick.
The lack of oxygen from being face down on the floor for so long finally catches up to me and I stop breathing, completely dead and motionless.
Patrick.
Dead, motionless, unresponsive.